Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Can you believe we're getting to the end of the week already? It is flying by. Time does fly when you're having fun, and we are having great fun here. It is our Club Hunky Dory 10th birthday celebrations, guys. They are continuing all week. We absolutely love it. Okay. My name is Rebecca Monks. I'm going to be your hostess for this fine hour or so of crafting. I cannot wait to show you the new launch. And even better, it's on double discount for Club Hunky Dory's 10th birthday, along with all of your other crafting goodies. So I hope you're stocking up your baskets, replenishing all your essentials. In the producer's station, we have the wonderful Emily.
Morning.
Good morning. I'm ready to demonstrate for us this morning. It is the wonderful Natalie.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. I love this collection.
Oh, me too.
When I woke up this morning, I was like, I know I'm doing Facebook, but am I demoing? And then when I looked what it was, I was like, yes.
Yes. It is the best thing ever, this collection. It is stunningly beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. It really will take your breath away. Okay, before we crack on with our show though, let's have a little look at this week's Win It Weekly. Oh my goodness. So we have got 10 lucky winners this week. Could it be anything else for Club Hunky Dory's 10th birthday? And we have got a fabulous Hunky Dory party bag for you. We've got some sparkly diamonds, sparkle shimmer roll. We've got some fabulous colourful gemstones. We've got a birthday cupcake die. How cute is that? Some birthday cake shaped card blanks. You're getting the theme here, guys, if you haven't already. And our fabulous Cheers to You deluxe craft pad. Look how stunning that is. Absolutely gorgeous. This party bag is worth over £30. We've got 10, so we're giving away like £300 worth of goodies. Wow, incredible. Do not miss your chance to win this. We want to know, in the Caribbean, is it traditional to throw, it is traditional, sorry, to throw what at someone on their birthday? Is it A, eggs, B, cake, or C, flour? Let us know. Let us know. I still think you should be a question setter on one of the quiz shows, Emily. These are just, I don't know where you find these questions. But we have got 10 lucky winners. I think we should just get straight into our lovely launch chat. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's have a little look at our fabulous VT. This collection just makes me smile so much.
It's so gorgeous.
Oh, isn't it? Every single card I was like, oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty.
Nice. And everything just works so well together.
Doesn't it just?
It's really difficult, I think, to, if you were like just had to make one card using one item from this collection, you just couldn't do it because you just want to add everything that you have onto this. It's so nice.
You absolutely do. It really is. Like Natalie said, everything works together so perfectly in harmony. It really is incredible. This is one of those collections that you just have to treat yourself to. Mm-hmm. No excuses. Get it thrown in the basket right now because these are going to be just so useful. They're classic. Butterfly beauty imagery on here is absolutely stunning. Large dies, incredible, and must have for your collection. We have got all three for you at an incredible bargain price, saving £10 of £34.97. Don't forget though, obviously we have got our Club Hunky Dory birthday, so you sign in, you'll get an even more off that. That is going to be £33.22. If you are one of our diamond members, you are going to get not a 10% but a 20% discount on here, also with double points as well. So these dies are going to work out at £31.47.
It's crazy.
Just over £10 a die.
It's
I mean,
madness.
come on.
These
Come
dies are incredible. There's so much detail in that one alone. Like the gorgeous florals that are just within the butterfly shape here. And then the fact that you've got like the two bodies as well. So you can have this as sort of like a full butterfly or an in-flight butterfly, whichever you choose. It's magnificent. It really is.
It really is. It's a show-stopping centerpiece on your card. I mean, just look at the model on the front. Absolutely stunning there. Each wing beautifully adorned with floral detail. Obviously, if you want them individually, you've got the prices on there. They're $14.99 RRP. So I would say, even looking at that, you're going to get that incredible bundle, nearly double the amount if you're a Diamond member. Honestly, that is incredible. You've then got your butterfly trellis. Again, 2 cutting dies in this one with that fabulous all over pattern, perfect for a simple, easy background. You can obviously put your inks behind this, mirror, glitter card, pattern paper, whatever you choose to pop behind this. It's going to look absolutely stunning. And you obviously can cut that straight into a card blank to create sort of a beautiful butterfly aperture trellis card, or you can cut that out to be a panel or a topper or something else to go on a card.
We did trial tiling this one as well.
Of course, yes.
And you can tile it. It takes a little bit of sort of time because you do have to have it sort of overlapping a little bit. So it takes a little bit of time to sort of find where it best tiles, but you can tile this. So we've made sort of like larger cards with this as well.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. I know Natalie has done that with one of her cards. And it will just create a 6x4 outer die there for you to create a panel, instant matte and layer, super, super easy. And I mean, again, you can just see how easy this is going to be. Look at the card model. Nothing crazy in terms of materials there, just some simple coloured cardstock and a die cut sentiment. Super fun and easy. And then we have got this one as well. These are spectacular, guys. We have got our pretty floral panels that are going to work alongside your butterfly dies and anything else that you've got in your stash. I mean, again, the card model on the front just blows me away. Delicate, beautiful, pretty apertures there. They will cut in to your floral panels there for you, and again you get the outer die as well to create a panel and a matte and layer there for you as well. Again, try all sorts behind this. Parchment looks beautiful. Again, alcohol pens, brush markers, watercolouring, whatever you choose is going to look really, really special. You've got beautiful big blooms there with the butterflies. Again, you could be fussy cutting bits out of that for some 3D dimension. And then we've got more of the sort of like ditzy springtime climbing blooms there as well. Absolutely fabulous, aren't they? £14.99 each. Again though, like I say, I would be getting them in that incredible bundle, all 3, whilst we have got them on that fabulous offer and whilst we have got our Club Hunky Dory with that double discount. It really could not be a better time to get them. Let's show you some card models and then we're going to go straight over to Nat for a demo. I mean, these are just absolutely beautiful. This was the one that you were talking about with tiling.
Yes.
Look at that. Absolutely flawless. Again, just a couple of simple colours, some nice apricots in there. Honestly, you don't need much to make these dies look good. You really, really don't. That's the one that we've got on the packaging. Again, you can have these wings lovely, lovely and loose there as well, or you can obviously stick them flat down. And again, you can pop a nice colour behind this, something nice and bright and fun.
Again, your parchment's going to look really nice behind here, or maybe you want to ombre this, but think about using your stickables for cutting this out so you can easily pop it on and then cut around it to create these gorgeous effects.
It really is absolutely stunning. We've got a nice simple monochromatic card there.
That's really pretty, you know.
Isn't it?
I love that. Is it doubled up or is it just...
We've got we've got a pair of wings there just to give it that extra flutter. Isn't it gorgeous?
I really like how have they used is it black mirror and then normal?
This is Donna's card. She has put Matastic cardstock licorice. Diamond Sparkles Shimmer Cardstock Midnight Black.
That's what it is. It looks really good.
Doesn't it? Behind those flowers,
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Bringing in that little shabby sheet die for that floral arrangement there, absolutely stunning. Gorgeous, gorgeous card. We've got so many different styles here. It's absolutely beautiful. We've got another one
really
of that,
nice coloured in.
isn't it? And that we've got those stamps coming up as well. All the stamps that you see on here are our brand new collection.
So cute.
Oh, I loved this one. This one was one of mine. It's a beautiful gatefold with a band on, and again, just some nice soft parchment on there. Really, really simple. Again, if you just want to stick to those nice, clean and simple whites.
I think it really works well for this, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
As well.
100%. We've got so many examples to show you. Again, we've got this one from our packaging. Honestly, guys, you're just going to be blown away with these ideas that you can be.
I love the fact that you got it on double discount too.
It's the best part, isn't it? Honestly, I mean, if these just weren't convincing you enough, we've got double discount on them. Absolutely stunning, stunning examples there from the team. We've worked so hard on them and we've absolutely loved it. Okay, Nat, we're going to jump straight on to you.
We are, and we're going to try and use lots and lots of dies in this demo. So we are going to start with our background panel, and I'm just going to lay this onto some of our cardstock. So I've got a piece of Ink Me here, and I'm going to bring in my tape so I can make sure that this is nice and secure. And we are going to make a panel with this, so I'm going to use both the inside and the outside die, and we're just going to line that up on the corner. So I'm going to place this in first of all, and while we run this through as well, I'm also going to run through one of our dies that we haven't yet got to, so we're giving you a little sneak peek on that. It is our beautiful nesting dies. Now these are an absolutely flawless because they are just got this incredible lacy detail throughout the whole of them, and they are just absolutely amazing. So I'm going to use this as sort of like to house my sentiment, so I think that's probably going to be big enough. So let's pop that on this piece here, and we're going to run this through first of all, and then we're going to come back and we're going to run our butterfly through as well. So we'll bring in our plates for this one, just popping that on here. Now this die is incredibly detailed, so you might find that you do have to sort of take it out your die cutting machine, turn it round if you have the space within your machine to do so, but we all know our machine's pressures, we all know those points where it's going to cut really nicely, so it's just about working with your machine and testing these dies out when you get them home. But it does cut flawlessly, whether you're cutting it from Miri, white card, craft card, black card, and also our stickables. It works amazingly with those. So
especially in those gorgeous essential colours, those black.
It's done it. I don't even know what I was worried about. Look at how fantastic this is.
Oh, perfect.
Cut out beautifully. So let's pop them to one side. And I'm going to bring in my butterfly. Now I'm going to cut my butterfly from our Essentials white stickables. I'm hoping I'm putting it on the right side. So I'm going to pop that in, and let's also put in our side on there as well. And we're just cutting that from our white. I'm going to do this card really nice and fresh and clean. It's just my style of card making, especially with these dies. I'm going to bring quite a lot of colour in because we're going to do a nice little ombre panel for the back, but
gorgeous.
I think they just look so nice. And I'm also really into sort of like single colour cards at the moment.
I am.
So just using like one colour, but like different tones of that colour looks really nice too. So let's pull out this die. We'll pop that to one side, and then we're going to bring in our die brush. Now the beauty of this die is that all of these little butterflies pop out, and we can use these butterflies as well. So keep a little like spare tub with you and pop all of these together, because you might want to bring these back in and use them again. So don't be chucking these out. I'm just going to go over this as much as possible to get all of those bits out, because we've also got that gorgeous sort of dotty detail that runs along each line where those butterflies are as well. And if we get any sort of peskier bits, we can just sort of help those come out a little bit more. And then let's see how easy these dots are going to come out. We might need to get our pokey tool out in a minute. But it's flawless.
Isn't
it's
it just?
Such a cool die. It gives you a beautiful effect. I'm just going to pop that bit out of there, and then let me just go in with my pokey tool and get out all of these, because if they're not out, I'm going to be super annoyed when I come to put this card together.
Oh,
and
don't.
I can see those little those tiny little pieces just poking through.
It's just worth taking that extra half a minute just
Yeah.
to do that, absolutely. Good morning to everybody joining us. We've got loads and loads of pals today. Good morning to Diane. She says she's not been on here for ages. You are retuning in at the right time.
You are.
This
Double
launch is
discount
incredible.
Double discount week, new club gift.
Yeah, new club gift as well. Put in the comments if you've got that. Maybe you've already received it.
Ooh, maybe you have. The
Let
team
us
are
know.
working super, super hard out there to get out all of your orders at the moment.
Oh, they really, really are.
They
They're
are.
working so hard. There's absolutely
Speeding through everything. It's crazy.
trolleys and cages full of parcels for all your lovely crafty goodies. Emma Pierce says those leftover butterflies would make a great shaker card.
Absolutely. That's what they're there for. So I'm just going to move these to one side because I do have a stash of these. So let's just pop those up there. And then I've got my butterfly ready to go. I've got this gorgeous panel for my sentiment, so I'll just remove that out as well. I am going to stamp my sentiment on here, so I want to be really careful with just removing this tape so it doesn't rip that front edge of my card. And we're going to bring out that butterfly as well, which I can already see looks absolutely fantastic. So just running that around, and that's going to release all of those bits as well.
Oh, that looks so good.
We've got the butterfly element there, and then let's take out this piece here. And because we've got this from our stickables, I'm just going to run my die brush through and try and get as many of those pieces out before I actually release the die fully. It just helps with it being double-sided, with it being stickable. It helps a lot if you can try and get as much out of here as possible before we lift this up. So I'm just going to take that bit out. It's so
Isn't it
gorgeous.
beautiful?
Look at the detail in this. It's phenomenal. You are going to have some bits that are a little bit sticky as well, so just bear that in mind when you're pulling these pieces out, because the tops might be stuck in your die as well. So just release these last few. This is absolutely something else. I just love this die.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, how can you resist this die, honestly? If you are a die cutter, if you've got a die cutting machine, these are a must-have.
Okay, let's move on now. So we're going to do a 5x7 card. Now I cut out a panel that fits exactly underneath my piece here, and we're going to bring in some of our gorgeous ink. So I'm going to start off with my hot pink. Let me get a little sponge for that. And I'm going to run this across the top of our card, and we're going to keep that and just lightly bring that colour back into play on here. Really, really lightly on there. And so we're going to go from that to our gorgeous tangerine colour.
But yeah, these colours work so well together.
So let's just add as much as you can onto that one. And I like to go sort of like 3/4 over the colour I've already got sort of in, just to make sure it gives you a really nice finish. And then we're going to go even darker here, and then I'm just going to lightly bring this up, and we are going to go into, from this colour, our beautiful peach. So let's switch that over. I am going to keep this dye out because I'm going to use it with the ink, sorry, because I'm going to use it with my stamp. Bring in our beautiful peachy, and I'm going to lightly
Oh yeah, that looks gorgeous.
bring this out onto here until you've got sort of like a really nice loose white piece going into all of those colours.
Oh yeah, I love that.
So I'm just going to darken up this centre panel a bit more, and then I think I'm just going to go back in with my tangerine just to give these edges here that look a little bit patchy that last sort of lift on there. So that is going to be my background for this card.
Gorgeous.
Pop them to one side, and we're going to bring this back in. I got my super skinny foam pad strips for this one
Amazing.
because they work perfectly on here. So I'm going to pop that all the way around this beautiful, gorgeous panel. My other one's gone. All of my foam pads are like, have a few strips left, and then they're all sort of coming to the end
Yeah.
of a pack because I've been crazily trying to get through as many as possible. So let's just cut this off here with my scissors, and I'm going to pop that onto my panel now. So you might want to wait for this to dry a little bit because of course we've used our inks and they're water based, so it's going to give that little dampness to your cardstock. So if you want to make sure that you've got that perfectly on there, then just give it a little moment to dry. You could use it, get your heat gun out, just go over with your heat gun, and then you've got that gorgeous sort of panel on there. It is still a little bit damp, I can feel it because it's lifting. So let's leave that to one side while we bring in our next element. We're actually going to cut this out. So what I'm going to do is just getting rid of these pieces here. I'm going to lift this from its backing like so. And this is such a detailed die that this is an absolutely incredible way
Ooh.
of using your sticker balls. So onto some of our orange parchment from our Parchment Bright selection, and you can see that this is trying to lift up on those edges. The secret is to get it down on your placement and then use your score tool to go over on the reverse of what you're sticking it to, and this is just going to help it really just adhere to all of those edges, especially because of how detailed this die is.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
And then we're going to flip it over, and I'm actually just going to use half of the die here. So I'm just going to take it up across there. And don't worry, because we do have the other body that we're going to add back on. And then I'm just going to follow the guide from our die and cut around the edging on here. So just really nicely using the edge of that sticker balls paper, and your scissors just sort of glide around here. So let's just take this off here a moment, and then I'm going to bring in, I think, because we've got this nice detailing on, I wasn't going to do this, but I might add a touch of colour on top of the wings with just that peachy.
Yeah, it's so tempting, isn't it? Just to add a tiny bit of colour. So gorgeous.
So we'll pop that down there. I'm going to go in with my peachy. It's a really light shade, so I'm just going to go on the top here and just give it,
yeah, that looks beautiful,
that sort of ombre look from the middle. And then we can go, and we're going to take our peachy and our orange next for our sentiment. So I'm going to bring this in here, and I think I'm going to go with Love
Ah,
So let's go with, we'll go with Lots of Love. That's going to work really nicely on here, and I need my little press acrylic block, so I'm going to go in with Peachy first of all for my word. So let's stamp that nice and centrally on there, and that's going to come out really, really nicely.
oh yeah, that's so pretty.
And then we're going to switch this out, and I'm going to put my Lots of, and we're going to do that in Tangerine. So you've got that nice mix of colour, and then this stamp we're going to stamp straight across the centre of our love. So we've got that Lots of Love, sort of gorgeous typography on here,
Isn't it?
that just works so well. So I'm going to peel off now my body, my sort of in-flight body. Is it coming? Let's use my pokey tool. Lifting that up on here. That's going to sit along this section here.
Oh, that's so
And
nice.
then we can just trim away from that element there. And then I'm going to place this so it's sort of sat up on our sort of element. So I just want to lift those wings, and then we can put this together. So you've got your 5x7, and I've got my gorgeous panel, which is still lifting ever so slightly on here, even though we gave it a little bit of time just to make sure that that was stuck down. So let's tape this panel now straight onto my 5x7. That's giving me a really nice thick white edging as well.
Yeah.
You've got sort of that whole inch to work around the outside of your card here, so that's going to go on there like that. Then
That's
we're going to
gorgeous.
add our panel on here, and again I'm going to bring in some foam pads to do that. So let's pop that on there. That can just sort of go on the edge of our card here,
Oh, that's gorgeous.
and then we're going to put our big butterfly just flying off the edge here. So I'm going to use my smaller squares for that, just to fit along the body section of my butterfly, because then we can obviously lift up those wings. So let's pop that on there. And I think if you were going to finish this off in any way, some pearl gemstones
Ooh,
are a
yeah,
must. So let's go in
definitely.
with our middle-sized pearl gemstones, and we're just going to do sort of 3 down this bottom corner. So I've kept it really, really fresh, really, really clean with all of those nice white tones, but that just hint of colour in the background.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It looks like, someone said in the comments before, it just looks like a beautiful soft sunset.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I love it.
So it's just so nice to craft with this collection.
It really is. It will just give you, it just brings me so much joy to like look at these cards and craft with this collection. I absolutely love it. That is our fabulous Butterfly Beauty. Thanks for the demo, Nat.
welcome.
Gorgeous, gorgeous card. Okay, let's move on. We've still got so much to show you. Wowzers. Okay. We have got on here, I've got any $2.99 dies are $34.98.
Yeah.
Oh, gorgeous. But we're going to show you those the next 2 dies that we've got launching for you, which are these absolute beauties. We had a little sneak peek of this from our lovely Natalie. It's our Circle Lovely Lace Nesting dies. And like Natalie said, they're just so, so useful. You would never be able to get this without dies. Only dies like this can achieve that really special, fantastic look. Again, somebody else in the comments, I want to say it was June, said they look like little doilies, so they'd be perfect for that. You know, any celebrations or tea parties that you've got coming up. Obviously, they work so wonderfully with those butterflies just landing in the centre. And again, you know, it's wedding season coming up. We all love a little bit of lace on a wedding card.
Yeah.
All of those fabulous summer birthdays. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous set of dies. And you get 5 in total there. So you can obviously stamp onto these, pop your die cuts over it. Just the most fabulous lacy edge there. It's just going to work with so many different card styles. And you can cut this out of your Matastic. Again, die cut it out of parchment if you're nice and gentle with it. I'm sure that will look stunning. And again, you can be inking these up on InkMe, anything like that. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful dies. Again, have them coming off corners and sides, and you can snip those off. £19.99 on there if you want that one on its own. And we also have a rectangle set for you. Again, that's going to go really well with that trellis panel. Those floral panels are going to fit perfectly onto there as well. Again, stunning mats and layers that you can create with these. And again, it's got that same lacy, delicate edge there that you can see just on there. Absolutely stunning, stunning dies. And again, you can use them in conjunction with your circles because they've got matching edges. Everything's going to go so well together. So you get 5 in here. So you get 4 wonderful like mats and layers dies, and then you get this fabulous, I'm going off the camera, this fabulous little kind of like lacy edge. So you can pop that on the edge of a card. Be making, what else can you do with this?
Well, it allows you to create your own shapes, doesn't it? So say you're wanting to do like a panel, but the sizes that we've got there, because the biggest size is 5x7, 6, and then it's 4x6, and it goes sort of in those increments. But say we were doing like a DL card, you'd be able to create your own pattern because you can tile that there.
Of course.
So you could create your own sort of edging with that die. So it is really handy to have.
I think so, absolutely. And yeah, it really is one of those stunning dies. Again, you can pop that on the edge of maybe your other nesting dies that you've got from us. Absolutely beautiful. A really, really must-have set. But like I say, we've got any 2 dies for $34.98, saving £5 on those, which is just incredible, really, when you think about how much you're getting in here. I mean, there's 10 metal cutting dies in here. Really jumbo sizes as well, absolutely fabulous. And again, they're just going to go with everything. Are we ready for the stamp set that everybody went crazy for?
This sold out twice on Hobby Maker.
Sold out twice.
It sold out in 2 minutes on Sunday. 2 minutes.
That incredible. And I mean, just look at it. Are you even surprised? I mean, how essential is, I mean, it's called Essential Overlay for a reason. Essential Overlay sentiment, for the love of stuff. You need this in your basket. If you don't buy anything else, get this in, because I can't tell you how many times I've used it.
I know.
Since getting it. Wowzers. It is so, so handy. You've got happy, love and hooray there in the big, bold block capitals there for you. Stamp that in a paler colour with one of your Prism inks, just like Natalie showed you on her first demo. And then what you can do is put that gorgeous handwritten love letter script font over the top. And again, it just looks phenomenal, guys. Let me show you the back of the packaging. I mean, just look at that. So you can stamp it in black, or again, just take a bit of inspo from Natalie and use a darker Prism ink for it. It's going to look stunning. Maybe you've got like a baby pink and a hot pink, a lilac and a bright purple. So many different ones. I did see Pauline ombre this up with some inks
yeah, that
as well.
was a really nice demo, that one.
Yeah, really, really fun, wasn't it? Just using those different colours to create that ombre effect on those block capitals, because there is quite a lot of room for them. They are a nice chunky stamp there. So what you can do is you can almost make your own combos with these. So you've got lots of love and hugs, happy for you, happy thoughts, happy new home, happy birthday, hooray you did it, hooray it's your day. You could have hooray new home or hooray for you. Absolutely whatever combos you want to on here. They really, really do look so fabulous. And it's £8. It's an absolute bargain for all those stamps. You're getting 11 on here. And again, the typography, oh my goodness. I'm such a little font nut. I love gorgeous typography. And this one is just, oh, I love it. Bold, beautiful sentiments. It's going to go with way more than just this collection.
100%.
Absolutely, it's going to just see you through all of those useful occasions that you've got. And again, they don't take up too, even though they're big and bold, they don't take up too much room. So they do look stunning, just squeezed into your card mates. Let's have a look at some that use both those dies that we've got and the stamps as well, because we've got quite a few more models to show you. Let's go straight in with this one. Sticking with our stickables theme, this is our original pastel selection. Just showing you how all those shades just work perfectly. Absolutely stunning. Just nice simple cards. This is the one from the packaging, again using those ombre shades there that we've got for you. Again, we've got some coming off the sides there as well in that beautiful vintage tones. We've got shimmer inks, we've got greys in there, we've got the cherry walnut, that deep pink from our shimmer range that we've got, and again bringing some other bits and pieces in your pearls and your combos on that one. Absolutely stunning. Again, we've got the mirror one just framing that gorgeous panel there for you. Absolutely stunning. Again, it makes a really nice little perch for your butterfly. So nice. So nice. And again, you can layer these up because they are obviously your nesting dies. Yeah, it's lovely, that one, isn't it? So gorgeous. And again, we've got our rectangles one, utilising that one all the way down, again to create that sort of soft, delicate, sombre ombre effect that we've got there. Oh, I love this one. I think this is a cat card, this. Absolutely gorgeous used as a background, absolutely phenomenal. We've got some on a tag with our crazy craft range. So just whatever your style is, it's going to look so great, isn't it? Absolutely something for everybody with these dies. And I think the range of card models that we've got for you to go with these just shows how versatile they just fit into your stash.
100%, yeah.
100%. Natalie, are you ready for your next demo?
I am. So we're going to use those nesting dies, and I've got a 5x7 10-fold card here, and I've just put my largest die along here, just keeping it off the edge so it doesn't cut through that top panel. So we're going to stick that through first of all. I'm actually going to do it on a weird angle, just because we're going to get that cut out. So our card blank is the whole of this gorgeous sort of laced rectangle detailing. So popping that through our die cutting machine, there's like a little...
There's something stuck.
It's because the die cutting machine, the plates are like coming apart. So it's just getting jammed every time, so that shouldn't happen anymore. And let's just stop and reverse that, just so we get that extra pressure going through those plates, because we are going through 2 sheets of ink me here for our card blank, so you want to make sure that it's really coming out nicely on there. So let's pop that out. I'm gonna, missed out that corner there because I reversed it twice. Let's twist that back around, and I'll just do it that way a few times just to get that corner in. I was a little bit too eager. I pressed go before it was ready.
Back again.
Let's just run it the whole way through. Come on. No? I've pressed too many buttons. Just don't have the time for it to wait. So let's pop this out of here now, and this will just release beautifully from that die, and then we're going to pull out this edge in here, and I want to keep this die because I am going to recut this out from some other cardstock. So we've got my gorgeous die here, which is just phenomenal, and then I'm going to use our beautiful pattern that has those really nice large blooms on, and I'm going to place this within my die so it cuts into this detail in here. So I just want to make sure that's nice and straight. So let's pop a bit more tape on this side because we don't want that to move out. And then I'm also going to take my smallest rectangle here, just pop out those details, and we're going to run that through on another piece of card. I did try and squeeze it on the edge there, but it just doesn't fit. It's just ever so slightly too big. So let's pop this all down, make sure that I'm happy with that placement.
Absolutely.
And then we'll run this through. So let's take that in there, and while we're doing that, I'm just going to remove sort of the tape from here And I can remove
Oh, I
this
can't wait to
out
see
of the way.
this. Oh,
I think
so
what I'm
exciting.
going to do is just, because I can see a little bit in the centre there that hasn't cut through.
Yeah.
It has done it, but I know it's just going to be really difficult for me to get all of those pieces out. So I'm just going to twist that
Yeah.
and put it through. This tends to happen when you pile loads of dies on your die cut machine.
Yeah.
You think you're going to save yourself some time.
You're making
And
your
you
machine work
actually
hard, yeah.
make it worse because that pressure isn't just applied to one die then, it's having to spread out over 3.
Yeah.
So it's not as even. So we've got, oh, there we go.
Few people
Perfect.
treating themselves to the new Gemini. Hopefully there's a little bit of room for these dies because they are going to cut phenomenally in that new machine.
They really, really are.
I think if you're going for that machine, honestly, get these as well because it's just going to be
Treat
a
yourself.
game changer. Yeah, why not?
So I'm going to pop this out of here.
Surely it's the rules that if you're buying a new die cut machine, you need to buy some new dies as well.
100%. So let's take that out of there. I'm just going to, again, use my die brush to pop out all of these pieces.
Awesome. Tanya's asked us when we're getting the new Radiant Beauty masks back in stock. I'm hoping the team might actually know that.
Yeah, Stacey will know for sure if she's watching.
Yeah. If we don't answer you during the show, pop us an email. The team have just said we're going to get some stock added now. They've just entered the building this week.
Perfect.
And on double discount as well. So get yourself over to that website.
So let's get all of our panels ready to go. I'm going to bring out this smaller panel here, which our sentiment is going to sit on. So I'm just going to peel that away. Come on. There we go. So we've got our panel, we've got our image, and then what I'm going to do, I need to just get this tape off here because we are going to ink that bit, is I'm just going to go along our card blank as well. Because you have sort of gone through 2 pieces of cardstock here, it is probably just as easy to go along and use your pokey tool and just get through both of those bits together, because I think if I lifted this up, most of them would actually fall out.
Oh yeah.
So it's actually all stuck in.
Just the
that
inside.
back panel, it gives you a really nice embossed look actually. But then we can just get that out. I'm going to go in again with my pokey tool. It just needs the extra force on there. So go in around here, because we are going to mat and layer our image onto here, so you want to make sure that this is all off the edges.
Oh, it's just going to look absolutely fabulous. I mean, that panel in that rectangle already looks stunning. And I love that because you've just cut one out of that large rectangle, you've got plenty of room for sentiment, extra butterflies if you want them.
Yep.
You know, they really do look stunning, and it's just a nice ready-made card that you can make in minutes if you want to.
100%. You've got all of the ability to do this on here. Just taking a little bit more longer than I would have liked to get these bits out, but bear with me. It will. I'm nearly onto the last row. 1, 2. There you are. And these ones on here. See if my nails will get it out a bit quicker. Nope. Is this working? Not really. Some of them have come out,
Yeah.
but pokey tool is the best way we have found.
Yeah,
when doing
absolutely.
this. So
Die cut's best friend, that.
keep going. Do you know what? Is this on double discount?
I think it is.
'Cause
Surely
I'd
it must be.
getting those.
Yeah.
Everything. Oh my goodness.
Everything. Yeah, the only thing that we've got that is not on is things like your magazine subscriptions, diamond gift vouchers, all the usual. But yeah, all your essentials, all your tools.
You'd be stocking up, wouldn't you? Especially on die brushes.
Oh, definitely.
They
Yeah.
are just to have a few around the house.
I've got 3.
Because they are so, so handy. I know I've got one at my desk, and I've definitely got one in my craft bag for when I take it to telly. So yeah, I think I'm the same. I think I've got a nice mix of those.
Yeah, definitely. I think if you craft on the go, you definitely need a spare one.
Right.
One for home, one for on the go.
We are on that last bit. 2 more.
Oh, it's
2
looking so
more.
pretty.
And then our card blank is done. So I'm going to take those bits out, get rid of all of your little offcuts again, and then we're going to bring in our, I think I'm going to use a mixture of tape and glue for this one.
Okay.
So I'm going to use, where's in my, oh, please don't tell me it's on my desk. We got one in here, Emily. We've got 3 purple glue sticks.
Oh yes, back in
So,
stock.
I'm just going to place this. This is going to go everywhere, isn't it? Look at how juicy this glue stick is.
Ooh.
This is so much purple.
We're not used to this, are we?
No.
We're used to like the dregs of a random little end.
So I'm going to pop that all the way across there, down on here, and then I'm going to use it on this panel section as well, just to get in those larger areas. Don't worry, you'll think that looks a mess. It's absolutely fine because it is going to evaporate. I want to colour the sort of panel section in now, so I've got glue everywhere. I'm going to take let's take this colour, which is our 415, and I'm just going to go up and down this section here. And I'm going to go the other way. It doesn't need to look perfect. It's just going to sit underneath your die. But I just wanted to add a touch of sort of blue to that section. Let's make sure we've got all of that in there. That's nice. It gives you that really nice clouded design as well with the way that we've sketched that on there. So let's pop that on. I stupidly didn't need to put glue on there, but that's okay because it's going to dry. So let's just place all of our die bits on now. We can make sure that we're happy with all of that, and then I'm just going to leave this to dry. So we'll put this to one side for all of our purple glue to adhere onto there. We just scooch this over ever so slightly, and then I'm going to bring in, I cut out a panel using the outside edge as well. Ooh. And then I've just layered my smallest tape around here so that I could colour this section in. So we're going to go in with 517. I was inspired by Becca's peaches yesterday.
Aww.
So we're going to go in with that on here, just around our flowers. So I'm going to move up, just using that chisel tip because you do have a lot of space on here to be able to cover a lot of those elements in. I'm not going to do my butterflies because we're going to move on to those in a moment. So just leave them sort of quite clear, and then one more flower up here, and then those pieces again on there, and then we can go in with our 527, which is our really nice dark orange, and we can just bring out the colours from the centre there.
Oh yeah, that looks great.
I'm not gonna blend these in either. I'm gonna keep it quite fresh on there. So then on these little pieces, on our smallest flower, and then on there as well. So we've got our panel now all ready to go. Oh, I've just missed one. Let's just go in with that orange there. So pop that down, take off your tape because that's going to have stopped that colour from going over the outside of that gorgeous panel, which is going to give you that fresh white clean look. So we're going to take that, and I'm going to use my strip foam pads. So let's find some of those.
Absolutely gorgeous. Gemma Louise has just asked about wedding cards and little books and topper sets. Obviously the team have replied with our one from our heartfelt occasions. But I would say the cut and craft, all you need is love one.
Oh, 100%.
Like, be getting
That's
that.
the ultimate
For wedding
for
cards.
wedding cards. Absolutely loads of imagery in there.
You've got the bride and groom, you've got the wedding card, absolutely loads. Get yourself on that website. And like I say, the team have already replied with that one. But I just thought, I can't not mention that one because that is an absolute phenomenal one for weddings.
It's the best match ever.
100%.
So I'm going to just place some foam pads now on these spaces here where my butterflies sit because they are a little bit taller. I've got a nice big butterfly on here, so place that on there. So this is going to go on top of the panel that I cut into. Now if you wanted to, you could actually, if you had sort of like ivory card that was A4, you could have created this card and then have this section as like a whole aperture.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I did think about doing that, but with how long it took to get all of those pieces out, we've just left it like this. But I'm going to now just lie this on top of here to give you that nice sort of lifted detail.
Oh, yeah, that's
and then
fabulous.
For our butterflies, I've cut the panel out again, and I'm just cutting around those little pieces so that we can lie them on and sort of bring up their wings to give it that sort of effect like they are sort of flying off there. So just gonna go in with our, should we go in with orange or shall we go in with like a yellow colour?
Oh, that'd be nice.
A yellow colour. I'm gonna go in, I think this is the only yellow I've got. Yeah. Let's just go in with this because it actually works quite nicely on here with that sort of muted tone. So just going into the centres of those butterflies and then sort of bringing the colour down and around. Again with our largest one, we'll do that. It's like a beautiful golden shade, this yellow.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
And we'll just bring those colours together, and then do we have a colourless blender? We do. With our, because we don't have another yellow, I'm just going to bring our colourless blender into the edges here just to help blend that harsh sort of gold into the magnolia that we've used here from our Matastic selection. So just running that over again with our smallest one. And then we'll go in with some foam pads on these. So our strip foam pads again are going to be the perfect match. We can just pop these on and trim them away. So 1, 2, 3, and then again we're going to go in with our sentiment. So we're going to use that gorgeous stamp set. I'm going to go in with Hooray for this one, I think. So
nice.
Bending up those sort of wings of our butterflies to stick these down. I knew I'd got that one wrong. It's a little bit too small. Oops. Let's pop that on there. And that one can go there. So just matching up that size so it fits really nicely on there. And then our last one is going to go up here. So they really stand off there.
Oh, that's absolutely gorgeous.
And then our sentiment is going to go for Hooray. Again, I'm going to use that peachy and tangerine just because I have it to hand, but maybe like a nice green would work really nice with this one as well. Do we have another stamping block in here?
Otherwise, you're going to have to get your trusty backup tub out.
I am. Mine's a little bit shorter. There isn't one in here, is there? No. Let's see.
Can you manage, or?
I think we might be okay.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can like pop the other bit on my rubber just so I'll get the right amount of pressure. That's similar height to my acrylic block. See, this is what you have to do in crafting. These are the crazy things that we go to. So I'm going to put my Hooray sort of to the side of this panel actually. So just making sure that you're applying that pressure across your stamp, and then just take that off to make sure that I've got that nice and neatly. Perfect.
Oh my goodness.
So Hooray, it's your day is what we're going to go with, I think. It's Your Day is a little bit bigger. Let's go for Hooray You Did It. Just because that other one is just too small to fit on there. So we're going to do the same again. Just going to bring in my trusty rubber.
That's
and
really
then
funny.
Tangerine for this one. It would be nice to mix and match your colours here as well. So I've got a lot of greens in here. I could use green for this larger piece on here. I'm just going to take that off in a minute, just so I can line it up to the bottom section. So I'm going underneath my word this time instead of completely on top. Hooray, you did it.
Oh, that looks fabulous.
And then this is going to fit over the centre panel here. So where's my big foam pads? We want 3. I'm going to double up on this side and then single on that side. And let's just take that off there, that off there, place that on here.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Wow, I love that card so much. Just making a shaped card blank, that is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Wow, so much detail.
I love these.
Incredible.
Love this collection so much.
It really, oh, do you know, it's one of my favourite Moonstone collections for a long, long time. It really is absolutely spectacular. Okay, we are going to say goodbye very shortly after our third part of the show, but we are going to finish on some amazing deals that are on triple and quadruple discount. They are best sellers as well. We haven't just shoved it on any old things. We've shoved it on, we haven't shoved it on anything, have we? We've put it on some amazing everyday, adorable scoreable. I use this every day. Adorable scoreable core colourways collection. Not old colours, brand new for 2023. 60 sheets, 350 GSM. I'm sorry, look at that price. £15.29 in the club just by logging in for a free Club Hunky Dory account. £12.59 if you're a Diamond member. That's ridiculous. I'm going to say no more about that because that price is insane. You just need to get it. Miri Megamix. So these prices, where have we done this? Why have we done this? This is incredible.
It's unnecessary, isn't it? We don't need to put the prices to this low. They're absolutely essentials that we use all the time.
All the time. Every card, like almost every card. This is just bargain basement prices, guys. $16.99 again in the club, $13.99 for our Diamond member. I mean, just say no more. Look at the incredible shine on that Miri. Fabulous. Premier Craft Tools, our large paper trimmer. Again, use it on every single card. Lightweight, portable, it hangs up with that fabulous little hook. Inches, centimetres, you've got the clear blade there and 2 trimmer blades, which we all need right now. I'm sorry, $18.69 in the club, $15.39 in the Diamond membership. Oh my goodness, get yourself a second one if you haven't already got a spare one. Again, this is selling really fast. This is one of our best sellers, and I'm not surprised because it is on a quadruple discount. Your cutest celebrations decollage, just look how chunky that is. 12 decollage sets in here for you, covering all of those cute, super sweet themes that you've got. You've got dinosaurs, teddies, birds, Noah's Ark, absolutely everything in there. A bargain. $23.99 or $17.99 for our Diamond members as well. Obviously, we've got the inserts to match, of course. Why would we not be having those to match? $7.99 in the club, $5.99 for our Diamond members. And to finish off your selection, we have got our matching adorable scoreable. And I was just thinking yesterday, these are the previous colours, so if you've got a favourite,
yes, they will be.
Get that in your basket right now. $8.49 or $6.99. Some long lost, loved colours in there. Like this fabulous bright apple green. Get it in your basket. $8.49 or $6.99 for our Diamond. our Essential Little Book Miri mats. I said to Kelly, I was like, I don't even know why these are in because they always sell out.
I know. It's silly, isn't it?
It really is. If you're getting your club gift bundle with those 72 little book pages, this is going to be your best pal. Add this in as well on triple discount. $6.79 in the club, $5.59 for our Diamond members. And finally, our wonderful set of 3 rainbow scissors, titanium blades. You've got the nice, gorgeous Whopper choppers in there, the nice medium size, and then your little baby ones as well. $14.24 or $13.49 for our club and Diamond members. This is just how we like to say thank you, guys. We love giving you loads of goodies, essentials at amazing prices, and you know it wouldn't be a celebration without some bargains. So fabulous. Quick recap, our show today is all about our Butterfly Beauty. These phenomenal dies are on an incredible price. The saving is just amazing, and look how substantial they are. We've got our Blossoming Beauty, we've got our Butterfly Trellis there as well, stunning, and then we have got our pretty floral panels as well. That incredible bundle there for you guys at $33.22 just by signing into your Club Hunky Dory account. If you haven't already, do join, and $31.47 for our Diamond members. Okay, it is time to say goodbye. We've had 2 incredible demos from Natalie. Absolutely save that, bookmark that to your favourites if you're getting these dies. The TV schedule, we've got more crafty fun for you today. Anne-Marie will be on Hobby Maker today at 1 and 6 p.m. with our brand new second launch of Say It With Style. And 4 p.m. again showing off our fabulous stickables range. Next up on Hunky Dory TV, it is Friday. Do not miss those giveaways. And the all new decoupage toppers are landing with us. They are stunning. Call of the Wild, and they are absolutely beautiful. So do not miss tomorrow's show. We will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Thank you.